The wait is almost over for Apple's big September event, but right before the official launch, one of the most surprising leaks has landed. And this time, it's not about design changes, camera upgrades, or even performance improvements. It's about something many people care about more than anything else: battery life. According to this new leak, the iPhone 17 series will come with larger batteries than almost anyone expected. This leak covers every single model in the lineup: the standard iPhone 17, the brand new iPhone 17 Air, the iPhone 17 Pro, and the iPhone 17 Pro Max. And what stands out is that these numbers are much bigger than earlier reports suggested. Apple usually plays it safe with battery upgrades, but this year, it looks like they're shaking things up. Let's start with the numbers because that's where things get really interesting. The regular iPhone 17 is expected to have a 3,692 mAh battery. The new iPhone 17 Air, which is Apple's slim replacement for the iPhone 16 Plus, will come in two versions. The standard Air will feature 3,036 mAh battery, while the SM-only version will have a slightly bigger 3,149 mAh battery. Moving up, the iPhone 17 Pro will have 3,988 mAh in the physical SIM version and 4,250 mAh in the SM variant. Finally, the biggest upgrade comes with the iPhone 17 Pro Max, which is set to pack 4,823 mAh for the regular model and an impressive 5,088 mAh for the SM version. Now let's compare these numbers to last year's iPhone 16 lineup. The iPhone 16 had a 3,561 mAh battery. The iPhone 16 Plus came with 4,674 mAh. The 16 Pro carried 3,582 mAh, and the 16 Pro Max featured 4,685 mAh. Looking at those numbers side by side, the upgrades become very clear. Every single model in the iPhone 17 series has received a boost in battery size. The only outlier is the Air model, which replaces the 16 Plus, but even that one still offers more than what most people expected given its slim design. This is a big deal because for months, the leak suggested Apple wouldn't be focusing much on battery life this year. Many expected only small increases, if any at all. Instead, what we're seeing is a significant jump, which shows that Apple is paying close attention to what users want. Another interesting detail in this leak is the difference between the physical SIM and SM models. For the iPhone 17 Air, Pro, and Pro Max, the SM versions will actually come with slightly larger batteries. This has never happened before in Apple's lineup, and it could give SM models an edge in endurance, especially for power users. But, of course, when talking about batteries, it's important to compare Apple's numbers with the competition. On the Android side, Samsung's Galaxy S25 comes with the 4,000 mAh battery. The S25 Plus has 4,900 mAh, and the S25 Ultra offers 5,000 mAh. Google's Pixel 10 Pro 40 packs 5,200 mAh. Motorola's Edge series also reaches 5,200 mAh. And the OnePlus 13 pushes things even further with a massive 6,000 mAh cell. Compared to these numbers, Apple's figures might not look as impressive on paper, but here's where Apple always surprises. The company doesn't focus on big raw numbers. In fact, Apple never officially mentions battery capacities during its launches or even on its website. Instead, Apple highlights real-world usage. And time after time, their phones with smaller batteries have matched or even beaten Android flagships in endurance tests. That's because of Apple's unmatched optimization between hardware and software. Take last year's iPhone 16 Pro Max. As an example, it had a smaller battery compared to many rivals but still managed to compete or even outperform them in daily usage. This shows that Apple's efficiency often matters more than just the raw capacity. So, while the iPhone 17 Pro Max's 5,088 mAh battery might look smaller than the OnePlus 13's 6,000 mAh, the actual experience could be just as good, if not better. That's why these new numbers are exciting. They don't just mean bigger batteries, they mean bigger batteries combined with Apple's legendary efficiency. That's a recipe for noticeably longer battery life across the entire iPhone 17 lineup. The standard iPhone 17 will get a helpful bump, making it more reliable for everyday users. The iPhone 17 Pro is shaping up to deliver a much stronger performance than the 16 Pro in terms of endurance. The Pro Max is turning into a true powerhouse that could set a new standard for Apple's battery life. And even the iPhone 17 Air, which many thought would suffer because of its slim design, is now looking more promising than expected. If battery endurance has ever been the reason you hesitated to buy an iPhone, this year might finally change your mind. Apple's message is simple: more power, longer life, and fewer compromises, even in their thinnest model yet.